morning, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I am trying a new angle and a new spot for my YouTube videos. I am doing a flip through this morning and I'm in my dining room. It dawned on me this morning, I've been trying to do it in my workspace, do the videos in my workspace, and it's all kind of closing in on me in there because I have all my things that I'm using to work with around on my desk, and I don't want to put them away because I'm on a continuing project or projects, and all I can do is straighten up and make a spot. So it dawned on me, why am I doing this to myself? I have a whole dining room table in here. So that's where I am this morning. I'm in my dining room, got my coffee. Here you go, to the weekend. Get your coffee if it's morning where you are, and let's do a flip through of this Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook. This is already in my shop. I thought it'd be fun to include a highlighter. Maybe somebody might want to highlight some parts of their recipes that they want to remember, or not, or maybe they didn't like, or make little notes. So I included that on this binder clip, pretty yellow binder clip. I'm going to put some surprise goodies in this bag for this person that gets this journal, as I always do with my journals. So, like this page, I reinforced the holes because this was, these are old used cookbooks that I repurpose. So I reinforced these holes with some pretty scrapbook paper here and some reinforcements. And so I did that on that page, and I did that in any of my cookbooks that I think the holes are wearing through. And I have also pretty much been including a sheet of those reinforcements with the cookbook so that if someone feels like they need to use those, they can. So I've used pages from this cookbook in here. I've got a plastic pocket here with goodies. Lots of goodies. I've stuffed this full of goodies and pages from other cookbooks and other pages to use of different papers. I made some of these recipe cards out of index cards. I was just getting ready to put index cards in here, and I thought, well, why don't I do something with them and make them into recipe cards? Or, it can be a journaling card that you can use somewhere else. They're kind of have a recipe book theme, but they're not necessarily, they don't say recipe on them or anything like that. So they just say handmade with love. And this is a napkin. I've included a napkin in here. I've got, I have some index pages from the different cookbooks that I've been just trying to use. I don't want to waste them, but I want to make them more interesting because they're just kind of boring index pages. So this one I made into an envelope. It's got some decorations here on this side and on this side I've got some faux stitching. And you can see it opens up, and it's just a little envelope to use. So that's tucked there, and I've made some paper clips that I've been using in these cookbook journals. And so I've got a stash of paper clips. I've got one here. This one has a banner on it. And then here's a cutoff that I just changed or made into a little recipe card, or not a recipe card, just a journaling spot there. And so that's paper clipped on. And then I've got some little enamel, kind of like enamel dots down here. Right here is a bulb pin with a mixer on it, a mixer charm. So that's right here. I know that's hard to see from the camera down to the book, but let me hold it up for you. See if I can show it better. So that's that. And then another page, some elements I used in here were from a cookbook scrapbook. So that's what that's from. I've got a bag with goodies in it here, and this has a label on it. And I've got another bag here with a belly band with some goodies tucked in here. And then inside I have some goodies tucked in. And I'm not going to take everything out of each bag, but that is from a Reader's Digest, an old 1960 Reader's Digest. And I thought that I like the colors and things on that, so I stuck that in there. And then over here, I've got a double pocket here on the paper here is cardstocky type scrapbook paper. I've lined it with index pages from a recipe book. As you can see, let me take this out so I can show you. This came out real pretty. And then all kinds of goodies in here. Just different pieces from cookbooks and little papers you can write on with lines. These two are from my personal journal that I copied. These are the only copied things I put in here. I didn't print anything out or copy anything. Everything's original pages. This is from a Saturday Evening Post card that I had in my recipe book. So those are only two copied things, but those were so cool that I wanted to include those. And then I got a stash of original recipe cards and clippings and things like that I've included some of those in here. Up here I've got a little collage of vintage buttons. A pretty flower there. Let me see. Get him flipped over. There we go. I've got a few ledger paper pages in here. This is coffee dyed paper, which I've got a few of those pages in here. From a chicken book with some cute little graphics and sayings on those, so I included some of those, really cute. Betty Crocker and Campbell's cookbooks, those were old, and I included some of those pages. So lots of fun vintage old cookbooks and advertisements and things like that in here. This is from a recipe journal that I got that just had these lined craft colored pages in there, so I included some of those. And I just stuffed this full. I have collected quite a few cookbooks in different elements that I'm using in my cookbook journals. So now I need to use it, and so I just stuffed these full. This is my fourth one in my shop. So this is a little tuck spot here with some goodies. This is one of my homemade recipe cards. It's got a tab up here and then just little decorations there on the bottom with some washi tape and a little sticker. And then this is this card. I have a few of these in here. These are from, these are from like a recipe card library that you subscribe to. So, and those are old. So that's what those are from. And right here, a little booklet that I made up to write on with another index card, a divider page. Here, a doily with a couple of those original handwritten recipes. This one is on a recipe card, and this one is on a piece of paper. So, handwritten on both sides. It's Scotch chocolate cake, and I bet that's good. So those are original. Fun. I think those are so fun. When I got those, I just sat and looked through them all, and I got a bunch. So flip out here with some lined pages that are stapled in with my tiny attacher with a little trim here. And then this is another index card that I attached with washi tape, and then I've got some goodies tucked in there. A new index card and one of my homemade. I love puffy stickers. I put a little puffy sticker strawberry down here. Whoops, let me close that up. Here we go. Coffee dyed paper. Fun paper. Pages from this book. Owl sticker down here. Some of that chicken cookbook. Funny. That is just a funny cookbook. It's so cute with the chickens. Okay, so I pretty much told you all the pages in here, so I'm just going to flip through so I don't take too long on this video. But this is from the 1960 Reader's Digest. envelope. I tried to decorate everything a little bit, and then you can do what you want. Little journaling card, which I use my border punch in. I've got a little label and a bow there, and another piece that you can write on, like a journaling card for recipes or whatever. Magazine page that I have put on an index page. Another of the original recipe pieces that a lady wrote on a letterhead from a doctor. She wrote in the name spot, banana bread. Here's the recipe, and down here it says January 1974. And this looks like a very well-used recipe. This is one of the index, I keep saying index, but it's not index. It's just a divider with a tab on it from this cookbook. And then here's some more goodies. Here's one of the original clippings that was from the stash of original recipes I got. There's some note paper in here, a recipe card, new recipe card, which like I said, they're not new, but they're unused. So pretty pocket down there. And on this side I have a tuck spot that I made out of fussy cut out some pumpkins. And so there's a pretty napkin in there, and a little journaling card or recipe card that I made with some cutoffs. Here I made a little pocket with a recipe card in there. And then on this side, just some more papers, different papers and fun papers. And we're getting toward the back. Chicken. So you can see there's just a lot of fun papers in here. Little tuck over here. Got a guest check in there and a recipe card. It's decorated. Magazine page on. I'm sure it's index page. So you can glue your recipes right over this too, or tape them in, staple them in, use washi tape. Just have fun. Have fun with it. Here's a collage here with, this is a bulb pin with a tag, vintage button, and some old trim that I got from my neighbor's yard sale that she said her mother made this, but she had to get rid of things because they were major downsizing and she just couldn't keep things anymore. So I got that from her, and it's really pretty. Some of the original recipe cards, that's another one, handwritten. One of the ones I made, and one of the unused ones in there. And this one's a double kind of fold out like that. So really pretty colors and pictures on those unused ones. I try to, when I find them at thrift stores and things, I try to just, you know, because I'm not saying I see them a lot, but I do see them, and I don't buy every one I see. I just try to buy the pretty ones like that instead of buying, like, you know, something that might be more plain without a pretty picture on it. Or, you know, it's got to have pretty colors or something, some elements that are really cool and special, you know. I want my journals to be special. So I just try to get things that are special, you know. Cookbooks with nice, pretty graphics and colors. And that's why I kind of do something with the index pages. I want those to be, I want even those to be special. A little journaling card in here, one of the original clippings from the recipe stash I got. And then this is an unused, and you know, I got a puppy sticker on that one. Cherries, I love those. And then another, I can feel a pocket coming. This was an original clipping. This lady had a little straight pin in here, so I left it like that, the way I got it. This lady wrote hers on some Christmas memo paper. And here's a library, one of the library recipe cards. And then I made a little booklet out of that with some coffee dyed papers. So those are cool. I love how those feel, and even how they sound when you flip them around. So those are so cool. Anyway, Just fun. So you pretty much have an idea of what's in here. And I am working on my fifth. This is my fourth. I believe this is my fourth one. I think this is my fourth one. I'm working on a fifth one now. Unless this is my third one, and I'm working on my fourth one. Anyway, I've lost track. So that's the back. I've got a little, in case I didn't mention, a little ribbon paper clip up here on top of this page, and there you have it. It's nice and sturdy, and a great little, cookbook journal that you can get here. And just let me know if you have any questions. It's in my shop. Go ahead and subscribe, and hit that little bell beside the subscribe button, and like if you have a second. I really appreciate that. That helps me and you, as far as it helps me as far as my YouTube channel, and then it helps you as far as getting content from YouTube that you like to be in your recommended videos. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.